Good day everybody, welcome to Uganda and Kampala-Road. My Christmas present has arrived. It is the TTS version, yes, TTS, of the Tornado, which was released by Hornby just before Christmas, I think in late November. So this is an unboxing of it. Just very quickly, some stats. I ordered this, or pre-ordered this, after rummaging through one of the retailers' catalogues back in June, I think, because I thought it was a bargain for £80. To me, it landed cost here of 73 because of the VAT issue. So for 73, large Loco with sound. I believe they're now on sale for about 120. So let's have a look what's inside the box. There she is, unboxed. That was quick. No messing around here. There's a bit of building work going on outside, so I've got a couple of trains running around trying to block out the bang 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 and the yahooing. So there is the Hornby-Railroad TTS version. Yeah, and she works. Now what I've done is I've put on the programming track and entered her into the Z21 on my phone like that with all the functions. Excuse for the focus. And that's all I've done, and then the hand of God has put her onto the track and unceremoniously pushed her into the currently being built steam depot. So, first impressions, we'll take a closer look. Right, immediately it shows that she's had a wee bit of transit damage on her way here. The buffer is missing, but I think I've got a spare. This buffer here was off. This is missing. And also what I believe this to be is the reversing rod maybe. This plastic silver bit here, it is plastic. It's loose, as you can see. That's all the damage I can find at the moment, but let's just zoom in and have a look. I hope it's light enough here. It's a very sunny day, but it's still quite dark. So she looks the part. I guess the buffer being detailed. I'm no rivet counter, but there are no rivets along here. Is that because she's a modern engine? It did strike me that of all the Locos, if all the Locos on my layout were real, this is the newest and most modern Loco I have on the layout. She's, I believe, only about 10 years old. So all the diesels I have on this layout she makes look positively geriatric. Very little detail. The darts, whatever they call them, are moulded. So is the handrail, so the hinges. But the printing is crisp, it looks good. What do you expect for a railroad? I mean, that's why you buy it. So if I go over to the Flying Scotsman, just give you an example. She's in the shed there. Try and zoom in on her a little bit. You can see the difference in detail. I'm just going out of focus because that coal truck is in the way. So there is quite a bit of detail difference, but that's no skin off my nose. You're expecting it with a railroad, that's why it's priced the way it is, and that's what it's designed for. To me, as long as it works, it's the main thing which we're going to find out. Those immortal words. Okay, the green looks, I don't know, different to all the other greens I've seen. I don't know whether that is a cheaper type of paint used. The wheels certainly look very dull, and obviously there is no detail like you get on the coronation classes and etc. along the running board here. It's plastic moulded. The handrail is separate, but not here and not on the cab. The whistle is on this side, which I'll show later. These are obviously the valves, which looks separately fitted. Overall, for the price, don't think there is any room to complain. British Railways embezzled on the tender. Cab detail we'll have a look at when I pull her. I'll pull her out in a minute to make sure one, she works, and two, we'll have a look at her in the sunlight as well. The colour may be a bit better. But an impressive looking machine. Now, one thing that has caught my eye in the instruction book, which is of interest to me, and I'm going to try and show you now on the instruction sheet. If I pull this round, and put the instruction sheet there, that picture there shows the motor. It has a flywheel, which is very, very pleasing. I can tell you on the two Coronation class locomotives I have, the most recent ones, which have been subject of 2 videos of mine, those motors do not have flywheels. So that's good news. Again, the lines look fairly neat but crude, I think is probably the best way to describe it. But neat nonetheless. I am dying to see if she works. Let's give it a try. Yeah, good looking loco. It's my first peppercorn, I think they call them. I don't have one, and I've been looking at the Bachmann examples until I stumbled across this on the pre-order. Okay, this is where I'm used to huge disappointments. Regular viewers will know what I'm on about, and I know I'm not the only one out here or out there that has been let down by QC issues. So I'm starting up the sound. Hope you can hear that. And let's try a whistle. All good fun. What was that? Sounds like a dying dinosaur on Jurassic Park. Okay, let's see if she works. My heart is fluttering here on this one. Sorry, I pressed one of the whistles as well. I haven't cleaned the track, I've just remembered. It's lovely. A bit more juice. I'm speechless. Screwdriver. Wow, it works. Okay, just to prove that's not fake news, I'm going to reverse her back into the yard and let's see what happens. That's a better whistle. The kids are home. Yep, everybody's arrived home. Yeah, she's good. How about that? Ah, where's my chair? I need to sit down. Maybe I write to Hornby and say thank you. Stop her there. Alright. Relief. Okay, here she comes. Buffer missing. I'll get that sorted out. She looks good. Runs well. I've just run around from the shed to here. All bodes well. There is some cab detail, but not too much. You could paint it up if you like. Just the usual sort of plasticky looking stuff inside. The coal looks good, it can't be removed, but it does look good. Okay, being as this is my most modern loco on the layout, and newest in real terms, both as in model and as in the real locomotive, got to put some more modern coaches on, so I've got a few Mark IIs put behind her and give her a run. Okay, well that was a short demo of this locomotive. I've had one heart palpitation. She suddenly ground to a halt without any warning, and I had to put her onto the programming track to get the Z21 to talk to her again. Apart from that, everything appears to be okay. Overall, a very impressive loco. Again, a bit like the Railroad Hall and the Railroad across the 9F. A good loco, and should really be the bread and butter of Hornby's business, to try and get them back into some sort of profitable situation and regain the trust of some of their customers. I being towards the lead of the pack on that one. But I mean, I know it's 120, 21, 22 pounds now, but the price, if you got it for your 80, or I believe it was 90 pounds at one stage as well, you've done very well. It's a lovely loco, has the hauling capacity, runs really well. You can see that on my layout, and I'm very pleased with it. So, sigh of relief all around here in Kampala that I don't have to start phoning up people, finding out ways of sending it back. Or maybe I've been robbed. Maybe I've been robbed of a week's worth of trauma trying to get it to work, and I want my money back anyway. Anyway, a great model actually. Another railroad success. So from Kampala-Road and Uganda, cheers for now.